and heard gunshots. And my husband said, "Run." So we turned around and ran back into our house.
A terrifying scene in the Foothills this afternoon.
Albuquerque police say a man opened fire, killing one person and injuring 4 others. The injured included 2 Albuquerque police officers. New video into our newsroom shows us the moments police close in, exchanging fire with and killing the suspect.
Yeah, that's a huge day.
Police say they responded just after 2 this afternoon to Montgomery, just east of Tramway. That's where officers found a woman had been injured when the car she was in was shot at. As officers were helping, they heard more gunfire. A second man was found with a gunshot wound to the leg. Police say he was able to drive himself to the hospital. As they were searching the area, APD says they found a second woman dead in her car.
Police say they then found the suspect at a house where officers exchanged gunfire with that man who was killed. During that exchange, Albuquerque police say 2 officers were hit with shotgun pellets. One officer was grazed above his eye, the other below the bulletproof vest. Both officers are expected to be okay. However, this evening, a lot of questions remain.
We don't know. We don't know if the victims knew. Some of it seems like it could be random. We don't know that. We don't have that answer, and we'll have to wait until investigators are able to piece together who the victims are and what relationship they may have to this offender.
No word tonight on the suspect's identity or what exactly led to the officer-involved shooting.
As that scene unfolded, neighbors became caught in the crossfire, one even reporting their car being hit by a stray bullet.
Some tell us as they hear of more shootings around the metro, this one hit too close to home. News 13's Jamie Seymour has been live at the scene all day long. She joins us tonight with the very latest. Jamie?
With this entire area closed much of the day, residents say their usually quiet neighborhood turned into chaos.
The afternoon started peacefully for Laura Charles as she went for her daily walk near Montgomery and Tramway, but turned terrifying in just seconds.
At about 2:30 today, my husband and I went for a walk. We stepped out our front door, got just across the street and one house over towards the north, and heard gunshots. And my husband said, "Run."
She says they quickly made it back inside before calling 911.
About 30 minutes later, we heard more gunfire. And a short time after that, we heard a boom, which I guess was a flashbang of some sort.
Another neighbor who wished to remain anonymous caught on camera the moment the suspect is first shot at with beanbags by officers before he was shot and killed just out of sight.
Some serious gunshots. Yeah, that's a huge day.
Some also found their own car damaged by stray bullets exchanged during the whole ordeal. One witness tells us she and her husband saw another incident just a few blocks away as someone in a silver SUV started shooting at cars.
We hear pop, 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 and we couldn't figure out what it was. I don't expect to hear gunshots.
That woman says luckily their car wasn't hit. Police have not confirmed those details yet or if that incident is related, but did reveal both female victims, one who was injured and one who was killed, were in their cars when they were shot.
I have no idea why we were okay, but I'm glad we were. And I was just sort of terrified.
And today's violence hit too close to home.
The whole feel of the city is different. We talk about that all the time, you know, with the amount of crime.
Charles agrees, calling the entire day traumatizing.
It hits close to home, and this is our neighborhood, and we have a wonderful neighborhood. Glenwood Hills is a special, special place, and I'm sad for the people who were shot.
Charles went on to tell us that while that near miss was terrifying, it doesn't compare to the grief the victim's family is experiencing tonight, and her thoughts are with them. In the meantime, Montgomery, most of it has reopened all the way east, but it does remain closed, as you can see, just west of Glenwood Hills. It's unclear how long this part will be closed off. Back to you.
All right, Jamie, thank you. Police say they found 2 handguns at the scene where the suspect was killed.
Mayor Tim Keller speaking out today about the shooting.
The life of a community member was taken and others were put in danger, as were our officers, because of gun violence. We have to have every level of government focused on reducing gun violence, right? This is the 3rd time we've been talking about this in like 14 days.
The mayor expressing frustration and calling for more to be done to reduce gun violence. The mayor also thanked officers for acting quickly to put an end to the suspect's rampage.